Hey, how you doing, YouTube? Welcome to Randy Man Cave. If you're new to my channel, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Here we talk about physical media, home entertainment, video gaming, stuff like that. If you're into that type of thing, please hit the like button for this video and please subscribe. Show the support. I will highly appreciate it. My new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for showing the support for my channel. Again, I appreciate all the love and support. For that being said, so this is movies that I slept on. Picked out 5 movies that is in my collection. Trust me, I have plenty of them. That movies I fell asleep on that I didn't think that was going to be any good, or I wasn't going to be entertained by them, but I end up liking them and I end up buying them and putting them in my collection. So I'd like to share these 5 that I pick. If some of them that y'all like, please share. Let me know what y'all like about them. If y'all haven't seen them, go ahead and check them out. Y'all might like them. If not, I mean, you don't like them. So, I mean, but there's a lot of movies out there I haven't seen that people have recommended and I haven't gotten to yet. So I can't wait to keep digging. I'm pretty sure I end up running into something that I end up liking, or some movies I end up taking a risk on of checking out, and I don't like them at all. Some people like them, they don't, everybody have their own preference and on certain things they looking into a movie, and they end up not liking it for some reason. That I might end up liking. There's a lot of movies that I like that my friends or family members don't like at all. Is what it is, but I don't mean I'm gonna stop liking it because they don't like it. So the movies that I'm gonna present, if y'all like them, check them out. If y'all not interested, don't check them out. I mean, y'all never know. Y'all might end up liking them. So I'm just, that's just me. So for that being said, let me go ahead and jump into the 5 movies that I picked in my collection. And if y'all seen them, let me know. If y'all haven't, check them out. I have Dracula Untold. I wasn't really interested in this movie at all. It wasn't just a simple fact. It's like it was a vampire movie. That's not the point. I like I like vampire movies. Of course, Blade. I like the Underworld. There's a couple other vampire movies out there that I like, but I wasn't really impressed with seeing this at all. Like when it came out in theaters, I wasn't impressed with seeing it at all. And then I ended up watching it one day, and I ended up liking it to a point where I brought it, and I'm looking to. I know it's a 4K out there, so I'm more likely looking to upgrade to a 4K. Once I get the opportunity to, once I see a good sale on it, I will buy the 4K. But I didn't realize this was the movie supposed to jumpstart the monster universe they was working on, and I'm surprised this wasn't enough to jumpstart. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I thought it was decent. I thought it was a good first entry. My opinion, I thought it was better than Tom Cruise Mummy. That was supposed to be jump starting the MonsterVerse, but this was actually pretty good. Don't sleep on it. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Dracula Untold was pretty good. Like I said, it ain't the best vampire movie, but it's not the worst either. So it's like to me, it's like in between. I won't say is the best, but it's definitely not bad. I thought it was a great first entry to a monster universe, way better than Tom Cruise The Mummy. So check this out. Next, I have Ready or Not. I remember seeing the trailer for this, and I was gonna go to movies and see it, but I didn't, got around to it. So I pretty much brushed it off. Wasn't really one of those movies that I was real hyped up to see. When there's a movie you're real hyped up to see, you will find the time to go see it. But I wasn't really hyped up to see it at all. It took me a while till I finally sat down and watched. I think it was on free at one point on back when I had cable before the prices went up. But it was for free, and I thought it was a great opportunity for me to finally watch it. And I wasn't doing anything, so I sat there and watched it, and I ended up liking it. I thought it was funny. The action was pretty good. The story was good. The ending was even better. So it was a pretty good movie. I haven't seen it. Please check this out. Ready or Not. It's an interesting movie, but I believe y'all would enjoy it. So it doesn't hold back. Rated R, blood, guts, all that stuff. I'm into that type of thing. So if y'all into that, this is a good movie to watch. All right. Next movie is actually it is a Academy Award winner movie, and I wasn't really. I fell asleep on it the first time I seen it, and when I fell asleep on it, I wasn't going to even go back to it. So, but there's a little story behind it. But I ended up watching it anyway, and I ended up loving this movie. It's a Christopher Nolan movie, and that is the Inception. Um, let's see. I went to movies and see this. It was at the drive-in, I believe. Yeah, it was at the drive-in. I fell asleep on it. It was I thought it was slow paced. I wasn't keeping up with what they was talking about. I wasn't really paying no mind. I had my kids with me, so it was kind of really hard for me to really focus on this movie. But I definitely fell asleep, and I wasn't really interested in going back to it. I remember I was at work one day. We was talking about movies, and someone brought up this movie, and they were saying it's one of their favorites. And I was like, really? I said, I thought the movie was boring. And he was like, nah, man, you need to watch it. And I ended up watching it. I ended up putting time on the side. I ended up watching it. Like, I really paying attention to it, and I really did enjoy this movie. It's one of my favorite Christopher Nolan movies. Um, so y'all haven't checked this out, please check it out. I'm not gonna go too much depth into it. Like I said, some of these movies that I present to you that I say I fall asleep on, I'm not gonna go too depth in the movie and the story. Just gonna ruin the movie for you. If you haven't seen them, please check it out. There's a real good Christopher Nolan movie. Great cast. I mean, you can't go wrong with. You got what's it? Leonardo DiCaprio. You have Michael Caine. You have Ellen Page, Tom Hardy. Um, the list go on and on. Like, I could go all day. It's a great cast. Everybody did a great job. Please check this out, The Inception. Good, great movie. I know a lot of people said, surprised you fell asleep on it, but it is what it is, and I end up liking it. So there's a couple of movies I fell asleep on that I end up giving in the second shot. I end up liking them. So whenever I come across them, put them in another video. Next, I have this movie. I was pretty upset that he made a sequel because I thought part one is a classic. It was part of my childhood. I felt like there was no reason to make a part two, knowing that this actor had passed away. I didn't want a part two, but I ended up enjoying this movie, and I brushed it off for like a whole year, probably close to a year and a half, till I finally sat there and watched it, and I actually enjoyed it. And that is Jungle, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle with The Rock, Jack Black, Kevin Hart, and Karen Gillan. I thought it was a pretty good sequel. I mean, even though Seven Factors, I thought part one, in my opinion, is a classic. I felt like it just, like I said, some movies just not meant to be touched, and I thought Jumanji was just one of those movies that it was no need for a sequel, but they ended up doing it, and they ended up, in my opinion, pulling it off. It was an enjoyable movie. My kids and I, we laughed, we joked, we laughed about laughed watching this movie, and I thought it was a pretty good movie. Ain't really much I can say about it. If y'all haven't seen it, just give it a watch. I haven't seen three yet. I brushed three off ever since it came out. I really feel like there was no point of a third when I know part two did so well. It made close to $800 million. So, of course, they're pushing for a third one. I haven't seen the third one. I heard the third one didn't do so well in the box. So, not at least, it didn't do as better as two. But I wasn't really pressed seeing the third one. I might end up watching it one day. I might end up liking it. I don't know. It's been a while. I think it's been out for like 2 years now. So it's been 2 years. I haven't seen the third one yet. But I thought part one and two was enough. So if I come around watching the third one, I will, and give my opinion about it. But so far, this one I really fell asleep on for about a year and a half till I finally watched it, and I enjoyed it. So Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Last movie I have, I really did fell asleep on, ended up being one of my favorite movies. I don't know if I can say it's in my top 10, top 20, but it's definitely somewhere around that ballpark. I'm planning on doing a video doing my top 20 movies of all time, maybe a top 10, 20 movies, I don't know. But I have so many movies that I like and I enjoy. But it's definitely going to be in my definitely close to that mark. So, but it's a movie that I really did fall asleep on. It took me a while, maybe years, till I finally sat there and watched and ended up enjoying it. And I don't know, it's just that movie. So if anybody bring up this movie, I say yeah, that's my joint, and that is Limitless with Bradley Cooper, Robert De Niro, Abby Cornish. I'm sorry, Cornish. That's how you saying that. If I said it improperly, I apologize. But This is a great movie. I love this movie. You know, it's about a guy who took a risk and ran along with it. That's all I'm gonna say about it. If you haven't seen it, please check this movie. Check this movie out. Bradley Cooper. Every time I hear this movie, the first thing I think about is Hangover. But now that I've seen this movie, I think about this movie first before Hangover. This is a great movie. Please check this out. Limitless is entertaining. I got the unrated extended cut. I don't even know if it's a 4K out of this movie. If it is, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. I believe it deserves a 4K. But even if not, Blu-ray is fine. It's no biggie. But I do really enjoy this movie. It's one of my favorite Bradley Cooper movies. Robert Neville, of course, do a great job in this movie. And y'all haven't checked this out, please check it out. It's definitely close to my top 20. If not, it probably is in my top 20 if I think of my top 20 movies. I enjoy this movie every single time I watch it. So those are my top 5 sleepers for this video. These are the movies I fell asleep on. You know, I have a lot more to go through. Like I said, movies you sleep on, you end up turning up and liking them. So for that being said, thank you for you know, watching this video. I'm trying to go through them as fast as I can. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Show the support for the channel. I will appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all have a good one. Peace.